Hello, my name is Claudia. I'm in Advanced 2 and I'm going to answer question number 10 that says in the Underland, children as young as 6 years old are training in the arena. How is war a way of life in the regalia? To begin with, war is a way of life in regalia because children in the Underland don't even go to school like humans do in the Overland, how they call our world there. They spend their days training because they are thought it's going to be a war sooner or later between rats and humans of the Underland. But in this case, they are training to kill the Bane. That is a giant white rat that only appears every few centuries. War is the only thing they think and talk about their whole life. In fact, life in the Underland revolves around war. The other question is, what do you think it will be like to grow up like this? Well, for me, it will be really stressful to grow up like this, but it will be really interesting too, because everything is different from what I know. But at the same time, it's really scary having to fight, and not with normal people, but the giant rats, Norwers how they call them, that are 10 feet tall, crawlers, that is spiders, and big cockroaches, and flying giant bats. I hate bats, they are really ugly. It will be disgusting having to ride one of them, because they are like a way of transportation in the Underland. I don't know how Boots likes so much being around big roaches, that is how they call cockroaches in the Underland. They even consider her as their queen and love her. Tempt is her favorite cockroach, by the way. Actually, I wouldn't be so excited to see giant cockroaches as Boot is. On the other hand, having to fight with rats and being in constant war would be really scary to me. I don't think I will handle it as good as Gregor and Boots did. The other question says, do you think there is ever hope for reconciliation between warring factions if children are trained at such a young age to fear and kill the enemy? Well, I think it can be a reconciliation between all the different species if they learn to accept their differences, because the Underland is not like our world. Animals there have rational thinking, and that makes everything more difficult for them. Instead, they just have to accept that they are different. They have to stop teaching kids to fear the enemy at such a young age and teach them about differences between all the species in the Underland and how they are different and unique in their own ways. Rats have to do the same. I know it may be difficult, but it isn't impossible. However, in the book they only show humans of the Underland side of the story, but didn't show the rats side of the story, and I'm sure they have their reason to fight too. Everyone should have their own place to live, and if they need something from another species, they just need to ask for it gently, but not fighting, because then the world will never end. The book doesn't end here, of course. I'm sure that it's going to be more worse since the rats are going to look for Gregor as well as some people of Regalia, as they are unhappy with him for the reason that he didn't kill the Bane, because for the surprise of everyone was a baby rat. To sum up, that's why he couldn't kill it, took it to rebreed. The rat that is on the side of people of Regalia, but he saved everyone by not killing it, because the baby in the prophecy of Bane wasn't Boots, it was the Bane. That way, he went back to his home with Boots and spent Christmas with his family. I already want to read the other book and see what happens when the Bane grows up. Thank you.